Friends, welcome back to my channel Psychology Point, and in today's video I am going to discuss the most important test used in psychology for assessing personality, that is Eysenck Personality Questionnaire. I am going to discuss the writing part which the students can write in their practical file record, as well as I am going to discuss certain Viva questions which are asked related to this. See, firstly you can mention the aim as you do always, to assess the personality of the subject by using Eysenck Personality Questionnaire. This is the one which I am using, is the revised one, in which you have lie scale also. So just as I proceed, I will discuss that also with you all. Then while writing the introduction part, you can mention the definition of personality. All of you know what is personality. Anything which distinguishes you from other people, your own characteristic way of dealing with others. And if we go to the theory of personality, then the word personality is derived from the word persona. Okay, and as you know, if you talk to the layman, he would tell you that personality means the outer cover. Lekin you all know, the children who study psychology, personality includes both internal as well as external aspects. Then you can, in introductory part, you can mention approaches to study personality. In your syllabus you have psychoanalytic theories of personality which are discussed by Freud and also neo-Freudians, which emphasizes that human personality develops, never ceases to develop, and there you would be finding changes in human personality. It's a dynamic organization. Even according to Allport, it is a dynamic organization within the individual of those psychophysical traits which determines his unique adjustment with the environment. And you know about the Freud, who has talked about unconsciousness. Then these only things you can be questioned also in the Viva related to this practical. Then we come over to humanistic perspective of personality. The psychologists who are associated with humanistic perspective children, they are Abraham Maslow and Carl Rogers. Okay, here you will see that when there is a difference between ideal self and the real self, the conflicts in the personality develops. Then you can mention something about biological foundations of personality, that is biological perspective about personality. Also mention social cognitive perspective and trait approach. Then in your introduction, assessment of personality, you can mention how do you assess one's personality by using these tests that are called psychometric test or personality test, or your psychological testing. Through that you assess personality. Then self-report measures. Then projective techniques, which are Royal Road to Unconsciousness, and behavior analysis. And out of this only your questions will be there. What is personality? What are different approaches to personality? And what is the assess? How do you assess one's personality using these tests? Then different methods of behavior analysis, interview, observation, behavioral rating, nomination. All this you have done in your theory part in chapter 2. And next, you can mention the historical description of the test which you are using, that is Eysenck Personality Questionnaire, which is used to assess the personality traits of the person. It is designed to give rough and ready measure of three important personality dimensions, that are psychotism, extroversion, and neuroticism. It also contains the lie dimension as well, that is how much the person is hiding his feeling. Okay, then methods, in that you have to mention material required, you have to mention about testy particulars. Then you all know, you had seen my previous videos also, in which I had mentioned how to establish a rapport with your subject, how to give the instructions. Okay students, next you will be mentioning about the precautions as we always do. Then verbal reports you will be taking, introspective report from your subject, behavioral report also. You will be observing what your subject is doing when he is answering the inventory, and you will be writing that. That would be your behavioral report, your own observations. Then scoring of this test can be done manually or with the help of a stencil. 1 mark for each response is given. And then you have interpretation. Supposingly your scores on extroversions are high, that would tell you that your individual is outgoing, that your subject is outgoing, impulsive, and is having so much social contacts, is a party lover. And if he is if the high I scores are there, then, or low E scores will tell you that he is introvert, he is quiet, he is studious, he is reserved, he is having less of friends, so on and so forth. Then neuroticism, high N scores will indicate a strong emotional liability and overactivity. That means they tend to be emotional, they have difficulty in calming down, they will pour their anger on someone. Okay, they are more anxious, and if you don't get high scores, then it is the opposite, that they are emotionally stable people. Then psychoticism and tough-mindedness, high P scores will display that they have tendency to become psychotic in their lives. The people, those who are having high P scores, are hostile, aggressive, and intolerant towards other. They lack empathy. And then lie scores, lie scale it is. This scale is used to determine the validity of your responses. Whatever responses your subject has given, how much valid they are. High score is going to demonstrate the tendency to fake good. Fake good here emphasize that your subject has acted to give the responses which everyone would give. He has not been honest. Then on the basis of the conclusion you have to write. On the basis of interpretation, you can write that my testee. In conclusion, you can mention that whether your testee is extrovert, introvert, or neurotic, etc. And references as usual, NCERT psychology and the manual of the test which we are using. Children, your tests, your practicals are going on in some of these schools, have already started, some have done. So wish you all the very best for your practicals and your upcoming exams from my side. Thanks for watching, and please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.